Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Love Guru, where we dive deep into the complexities of relationships and uncover the secrets to keeping the spark alive. Today, we're tackling a topic that's all too familiar: why women lose interest in men. It's a harsh reality, but it's true. More often than not, it's the ladies who seem to lose interest in their partners first. But why does this happen? And what can we do about it? Well, that's exactly what we're here to explore. In this video, I'm going to break down 4 common reasons why women might start to lose interest in their man. These reasons are like the breadcrumbs leading us to the root causes of breakups. And trust me, guys, understanding these reasons is crucial if you want to avoid being left in the dust by your lady love. You see, a woman's mind operates on a different wavelength altogether. It's all about emotions and instincts, not necessarily logic and reason. And that's where we often find ourselves scratching our heads in disbelief. Ever witnessed your lady love's seemingly irrational behavior and tried to make sense of it? Well, here's the truth bomb. Don't bother trying to decode it with logic because she's playing by a whole different set of rules. But fear not, my friends, because there's a method to the madness. You see, when it comes to relationships, women have a certain pattern they follow when they start to lose interest. It's like clockwork. They all do it the same way. And that's where relationship psychology comes into play, shedding light on why these seemingly unexplainable shifts happen. Ever noticed how a woman's interest in you can dwindle over time? It's not something that happens overnight. Oh no, it's a slow burn, a gradual fade into oblivion. Whether your relationship lasted 6 months or 6 years, the process is pretty much the same. Here's the harsh truth. Once a woman's checked out, she's checked out. It doesn't matter how many memories you've shared or how many milestones you've hit together. If she's lost interest, you're basically a stranger to her now. Ouch, I know, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, my friends. Now you might be wondering, why does this happen? First up, the dreaded routine. Yep, you heard me right. Relationships aren't all sunshine and rainbows. They come with their fair share of monotony and weekday blues. And let's face it, not every woman can handle the same old day in and day out. Picture this. Your girl's an emotional creature, craving excitement and spontaneity at every turn. But when life starts feeling like Groundhog Day with no surprises in sight, she starts feeling restless. It's not that you've done anything wrong, buddy. She just wants more out of life. More adventure, more thrill, more something to shake things up. So when the routine becomes too much to bear, she might start looking elsewhere for that spark she's been missing. And that, my friends, is when the interest starts to wane. Tough break, huh? But hey, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. The second reason a woman may lose interest in a man: if you're not growing, you're going. Let me break it down for you. You're cruising along in your relationship, thinking everything's hunky-dory. But here's the kicker. While you're stuck in neutral, your lady's friends' partners are zooming ahead in the development race. And guess what? That's gonna ruffle some feathers. Your girl starts noticing the gap between you and Mr. Progression over there, and she's not too happy about it. She might start dropping hints, comparing you to others, or even straight up complaining. And let me tell you, fellas, that's a surefire sign that she's eyeing the exit. But here's where it gets real ugly. She might not even wait until it's officially over to start shopping around. Nope. She could be scouting for her next upgrade while she's still with you. And before you know it, she's out the door and into the arms of someone who's keeping up with the Joneses, leaving you in the dust. So if you're not leveling up, you better believe someone else will, and they might just snatch your girl right out from under you. Stay sharp, fellas, 'cause it's a jungle out there. The third reason is if you're regressing. This is even worse than the previous point. Imagine this. You and your lady are cruising along, everything seems cool, but then, out of nowhere, you start hitting reverse. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm talking about regression. Now, I don't need to tell you fellas that this is bad news. I mean, some women might be okay with you holding steady, but if you start sliding backwards, you can kiss their interest goodbye faster than you can say relationship disaster. And here's the kicker. It doesn't even matter whose fault it is. Maybe your girl's riding you day in and day out, getting under your skin until you start doubting yourself. But guess what? She's not going to see it that way. Oh no, she's going to see you as a big, fat failure. And that's a one-way ticket to Indifferenceville population, you. So if you start slipping, if you start losing ground, you better believe your lady's gonna be looking for the nearest exit. And let me tell you, fellas, that's a ride you don't want to be on. So straighten up, buckle down, and get ready to level up. 'Cause it's sink or swim out there, and only the strong survive. The fourth reason is if you're too needy with your woman. Now, picture this. You're all wrapped up in your lady, can't get enough of her, and you start leaning on her like a crutch. Big mistake, my friends. 'Cause let me tell you something, when you start relying on your woman too much, it's like waving a red flag in front of a bull. She's gonna start losing interest, and fast. See, here's the thing. Women want a man who's got his own thing going on, who's strong and independent. They want someone they can lean on, not someone who's hanging on to them for dear life. So if you start acting like you can't live without her, don't be surprised when she starts looking for the nearest exit. So listen up, fellas, if you want to keep your lady interested, you gotta show her that you're the one she can't live without, not the other way around. It's all about balance, baby. So find your own groove, stand tall, and watch as she comes running back for more. So do yourself a favor, fellas. Dial back the neediness, find your own independence, and give your woman the space she needs to breathe. Trust me, it's the only way to keep her coming back for more. The fifth reason, as cliche as it may sound, is another man. Now let's be real here. It's a classic tale as old as time. You're with your lady, thinking everything's smooth sailing, and then BAM! Out of nowhere, another dude swoops in, showering her with attention, excitement, and all those feel-good vibes. And before you know it, she's hooked. It's like a dagger to the heart, I know. But here's the harsh truth. If another guy comes along and starts lighting up her world like a Christmas tree, you better believe she's gonna start rethinking her options. Suddenly, you're not the main attraction anymore. You're yesterday's news. So what's a guy to do? Well, you gotta step up your game, my friend. Show her why you're the one she can't live without. Give her those same thrills and excitement, and remind her why she fell for you in the first place. It's time to reclaim your spot at the top. And don't let anyone, I mean anyone, steal your thunder. If this video struck a chord with you, hit that like button and let me know in the comments below. Your support means the world to me, and it helps me keep bringing you more content like this. Thanks again for tuning in, and until next time, stay sharp, stay confident, and never stop chasing your dreams. Peace out.